Welcome to T4G Sports. How y'all doing? We're going to go over the College Football 25 gameplay trailer. There was a lot of things to love. I think we're going to have a lot more smiles this year than tears. I think it's going to be very, very exciting. First and foremost, I do believe that it is an offensive game. I think it's a running lean, and I think that is more realistic with real life to begin with. I mean, you have teams that are like USC and CU. When they played each other, no defense was played, just offense, and the score was huge, massive score. And you're not going to see that in the NFL very often. You're going to see that in college much more, okay, by far. And so I like that it is an offensive game with a running lean. I think we also thought that the running is very smooth, very fluid system. In Madden, it was very mechanical. It seems like they wanted to try to show off their computer skills more by showing all these fancy animations and slowing the game down. And they wanted everyone to play the game and to be able to be good at the game. And I think that it took away from the game. I know it did for me. I started to hate playing Madden. Started to hate actually playing the game because it just didn't feel real. It just felt mechanical. It felt like these computer guys were like, we got to show off our computer skills on these animations more than it was like we're trying to make this game realistic. So I love where they're going with this game. We talked about the blur. You know, the blur when you're running the ball and you hyper focus on the runner and the ball, and then outside of that, it's a little bit blurred. It just makes it more realistic. It's a better feel to it. It's very nice to see. Toughness rating is going to be more important this year than it's ever been in the history of all football games. Okay, it's very, very, very important. And so we'll talk about that more when the game comes out. We do have questions like, is there a way to reverse the wear and tear in the game? How can you drop that down by, even if it's 5 to 10%? How can you do that? Because in real life, they can do that. They can put you on the bike. They can warm you up. There's all sorts of ways that they get these players to keep playing, even when they got slightly banged up. They don't just get banged up and then keep throwing them out there and just say, keep going. Like, that's not quite how they do things in college football. Not anymore, at least. They're a little bit more technologically advanced. So that's nice to see. The 3 different pitches, fantastic. Gives more realism to the game. Obviously, we do have to question the fake pitch. Is that something that can be abused to a level that makes it unnecessary and unrealistic? That is something I'm worried about. Is it going to be where the CPU-controlled defender always has to bite on that? Because if so, I think there's going to be problems with that. It's going to become very irritating. Also, hopefully, you're not able to do that past the line of scrimmage and then guys bite and then you just have a whole mess on your hands. I hope that's not something that they're going to do. The ability to throw NFL-like dots, believe it or not, there are college football quarterbacks who can throw just as good as NFL quarterbacks, and is why they become NFL quarterbacks. C.J. Stroud is a great example of this. His junior year, C.J. Stroud was an NFL quarterback playing in college. It was very obvious to see, and he could make all those throws. So it is nice that they just really made the throwing system very nice. Throwing system. The running animations don't seem to slow down the game like they did in Madden. Madden, it seemed like there was a lot of computer guys that were taking over and trying to show off their animation skills through their computer work more than through their coding and design, more than they were just trying to make a realistic football game. They're like, look at how cool this, it's all animations. They slowed the game down. They took away the gameplay speed adjustment setting. And they just seem to try and make it more commercialized instead of saying, well, who's really good on the sticks? And that's what drove me away from wanting to play the game. It was just like, this is too mechanical. This is crap. I don't like this. So it seems like they kind of went away from that and said, well, our running animations need to go into the fluidity of the system. And it seems that they conquered that in this one. So all in all, I think there's going to be a lot more smiles than tears. We were very excited to watch this and take notes on the different things that they're putting into this College Football 25, and I just think this is going to be a very exciting game, and I think we're all going to enjoy it more than disliking it like we have with Madden for eons at this point in time.